Hey, what's going on guys? I am JAKRS, and so today I'm really excited because we have a very special video. I finally managed to pick up every single painted roulette wheel that's in Rocket League, and so just before we get straight into the video, I just want to quickly shout out my social media links. I've just made some new accounts on Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to follow those, there will be JAKRSYT and it will be somewhere at the top of the screen. Also my Snapchat, which is JakeElliott01, which is the same as my PSN ID if you want to add me on that too. And yeah, I'll stay active on those and post pictures of the new things I get. So without hesitation, let's get straight into the video for you guys. I've got every single color. I spent about a whole week trying to pick all these up. So if I scroll down to my inventory, show filters, I go to painted, and then we go across to exotic wheels. I now have every single color. There are 13 different colors. I'm going to be reviewing them all today in this video, and hopefully at the end of this video you guys will have a better idea of which wheels you might want to get in the roulettes. We're going to have some prices up on screen for each wheel. We have every single one, but in my opinion the crimson and white wheels do remain the best wheels out of the set. As you can see, I do have a few painted KALOS wheels, but I think I'll be easily able to pick up the KALOS set too. So if you guys want to see that, then stay posted on the channel and press the bell if you're subscribed to the channel to see when I post a new video, and you'll be notified. Okay, without hesitation, let's show them on the car. I'm going to be doing a quick spin around the cars of each color, and I'm going to try and match the color to the car. Okay, so first of all, we're kicking it off with the normal version of the wheel. As you can see on the screen right now, we have the original version of the wheel, and this is just so that we can compare it to the original with all the other painted versions. So in my opinion, this only really looks good on the orange team, unless you want to mix an orange on your blue team, which wouldn't look too nice. But we'll do a quick spin of that now, and as you can see, they don't look too bad, but yeah, the painted wheels in my opinion do look much better. So moving on to the crimson now, and the crimson in my opinion are like my second favorite, white being my most favorite, and these crimson wheels aren't very heavily priced. They're at just 30 keys. Yeah, we'll do a quick spin for you guys now. Okay, in my opinion these wheels look really clean. Okay, so we're moving on to the black wheels. In my opinion these wheels look a bit dull. They look quite similar to the greys, but a tiny bit darker, and it would only really work for a car preset if you was to put black as a secondary color, which isn't too much of an issue. But yeah, as we cycle around the car, they do look a bit dull, and you can't really see the movement of the wheel because that's how dark they are. Okay guys, so these wheels are priced at around 15 keys. They're 14 to 16, so if we take the middle value, it's around 15. But in my opinion, I wouldn't recommend buying these wheels just because they look quite similar to which are a few keys cheaper. So if you want to pick up blacks, then I recommend just picking up the grey. Okay, next wheel, we're moving on to the burnt sienna, and these are priced quite cheaply in us. They are actually the least expensive painted roulette wheel on the game, coming in at around 6 keys, but I reckon you guys can be able to pick them up for a lot cheaper because I managed to pick these up quite cheaply. They are a bit dull. They would only really work for the orange team, as we do a quick cycle now. They don't look too great in my opinion, but paying 6 keys for these wheels, in my opinion, would be a bit of a waste of keys, seeing as they do look quite similar as well as the orange to the original roulette wheels. Okay guys, so we're moving on to the cobalt, and these wheels are actually really clean. They suit really well for the blue team, so if you guys are looking for a cheap painted turbo wheel, then I do sort of recommend these wheels for blue team, but you'd have to pick up a separate wheel for the orange. The cobalt are coming in at around 13 keys, being 12 to 14, which is actually a fairly good price for these wheels, seeing as they do look pretty nice, and I do sort of recommend buying these wheels. Okay guys, so next wheel, we're moving on to the forest green, and these are priced at around 23 in the middle value of 22 to 24. In my opinion, these being quite a bright wheel, and they do stand out a lot in game. They do look very nice. So 23 would be a good price, seeing as compared to the KALOS wheels, which are priced higher, but they do look just as nice in my opinion. So as we spin around the car now, they do look really nice, and they are a good buy if you're looking for a nice wheel from the turbo crate that don't cost too much. Under 30 keys is a good price, and also match a car very nicely. Okay, so next wheel we're coming in with is the greys. They are priced at around 13 keys, the middle value of 12 to 14. These are pretty cheap, but making this car took a long time to find a good combination to make the greys look quite nice, and I managed to find the one that looks pretty nice, green with the grey. But as you can see at the front of the car, you still see a bit of purple, which is a bit bugging. But as we do a twirl around the car, you can see that they're quite dull. They are a slightly lighter version of the blacks, which are more expensive, but if you're looking to buy a black, then I recommend buying the grey, which are in the middle of white and black, and are also quite cheaply priced. They don't really work too well on the car because while making this car, I found it very hard to find a nice color. And as you can see, for orange team, the colors don't stand out very nicely because you get 3 colors, and that sort of ruins the car in my opinion. Okay, so next wheel, we're coming in with the lime. These are actually priced the same as the grey, and these do stand out pretty well. So being the same price as the grey, which look pretty dull, that is pretty good. They are one of the lowest priced roulette wheels in the game, and for that fact they are pretty good because they're under 20 keys, and they do work quite well for both teams. As you can see, this is the blue team. This car doesn't look too great, but but you can see the yellow accent for the secondary, which makes it look quite nice, but then as you switch to the next team, there isn't much difference. So that might fool your teammates a little bit, but that does make your car look very nice for both teams. So it's sort of convenient because you don't have to go out and buy another pair of wheels for the next team. So 13 keys for this might be a great buy. Okay guys, so next we're coming in with the orange, which looks really similar, if I show you guys in a second, to the original wheels. Being priced at 8 to 9 keys, which is actually more than the burnt sienna, which actually look quite different from the normal. That is quite peculiar because in my opinion, the burnt sienna should be worth more, even though burnt sienna isn't very a popular choice. Once again, these wheels do only work for one team, which is orange. For blue team, you might have to mix the colors up and it would look a bit weird. But if I show you guys now, we're going to scroll across. We have the normal here, and if I show that on orange team, and then as we scroll down, you can barely see any difference. They're just slightly brighter, which to someone glancing quite quickly might just think that they're the normal wheel. I wouldn't be too happy getting these in a crate, and also buying these wouldn't really be worth it for 9 keys. Okay, so next we're coming in with, which has a value of 13 keys, which is very similar to a lot of the other roulette wheels. A lot of them are coming at around 13 keys, which is the middle of 12 to 14. But in my opinion, these are a very good wheel. One reason being that they work quite well for both teams. 2, they are bright wheels, they stand out very well in game. And 3, they don't bring that third tone onto the front of the car, which looks quite nice. I say, you can't really see the difference between these two teams. If I was to ask you guys which teams this was, you wouldn't probably be able to tell me. So I'm going to twirl around this car now. So in my opinion, that looks pretty clean. That's not bad for only 13 keys. Okay, so next we're coming in with purple, and astonishingly, I literally just changed the purple car and they matched the pink car just as well as the pink did. And that's actually pretty surprising, and they do look, and in my opinion, they do look slightly better than the pink, matching both cars. They do match both team cars as well, the blue and the orange. As you can see, if I change the presets here, you can barely see a difference between the blue and the dark pink. Coming in at 17 keys, which is between the 16 and 18 key value, this is pretty good. And yeah, as I spin around the car, purple do look pretty nice on this. The purple KALOSes look pretty similar to the normal ones, but these ones look very different from the normal roulette. So I reckon these should be higher priced, at around the same as Forest Green, even though they're not as nice, around 20 keys. But yeah, if you manage to pick these up for 15 keys, that is a pretty good buy because they do look very nice. Next, we're coming in with Saffron, which are 13 keys. The halfway value between 12 and 14, and unsurprisingly, once again, they do look very similar to the lime wheels and are in fact the same price as the lime. For some reason, if I show you the preset now, they are actually in the lime category of the orange team, which is pretty weird. But as soon as you go over to the light yellow, it does look a bit orange, which doesn't match the wheels, so you're gonna have to use a lime if you buy these wheels. But yeah, they do stand out quite well, just as much as the lime. I do sort of recommend these a tiny bit more than the lime because they look a bit cleaner. So yeah, managing to pick these up for under 10 keys was a very good buy for me. Next, we have our penultimate wheel, which is a sky blue, and I managed to pick these up in a trade quite a while ago. If you guys haven't seen that video, then check that out. It's one of my first videos on the channel. I got them as an ad for Tora. The guy gave me 30 keys and these wheels, which look pretty decent. I managed to sell them back when the turbo crate just came out, and I got about 35 key value for them, which is insane, seeing as I got 30 extra keys, which means I got around 65 keys for Tora, which is absolutely insane. And being the very first painted roulette wheel that I got, they do hold a bit of sentimental value in my inventory. So I'm going to twirl around these now, and they do only work quite well for the blue team. They don't look, you can't really match a car for these on the orange team, but 16 keys for these is a pretty good price. The middle value of 15 and 17 keys. I do recommend these slightly more than Cobalt because they're a bit brighter and a bit lighter, and they do manage to match the blue car. Okay guys, so we have our final painted roulette wheel, and that is white. They are the most expensive wheels of the painted roulette set. They are 45 to 50 keys, which in my opinion, compared to the white zombies, which have skyrocketed in price right now, they're valued at around 130 keys right now. So 50 keys for these is pretty good, although in my opinion, they're not as nice as the white KALOS is. White doesn't look too nice as a secondary color while making a car, but as I can show you guys now, if you put on a black and a lighter color, it still sort of matches the car, which is pretty good. And if I change that back to white now and put a darker shade, it sort of matches the car well, and white are very popular wheels in the market. So managing to pick these wheels up for around 35 key value was pretty good for me, and I can show you guys a quick spin of the car right now. Okay guys, so I've switched back to my normal car now. It was insane for me to be able to pick up the full set of roulette wheels. If you guys want to see any showcases of any other types of wheels, such as the KALOSes, the Septums, there are a lot, and Tachyons from the turbo crate, then let me know in the comment section down below. And if you've enjoyed this quick showcase, and drop a like on the video. I'm going to jump into a game right now with my favorite of the set of roulette wheels, which in my opinion is the red. I'm going to put that on red team, and then just in case we get a blue team wheel, I'm going to put white on. So let's quickly customize our car right now quickly. Okay, I'm gonna use 20XX as always. I'm gonna move across now. For red team, we're gonna have a light red mixed with another red, and we'll whip on the red wheels for the orange team. Then for the blue team, I'm gonna have a dark shade of purple with white, with the white roulettes. And I'm gonna top this off with some painted Wildcat ears. Conveniently, we do have the painted tachyons to match, so we have the white for blue team and then the red. If you guys want me to collect the full set of tachyons, it won't be very hard because I don't think there are many colors of them. So just let me know, guys, if you want to see that. And a lot of these wheels were donated, so I'm gonna say a massive thank you to the people that did. And also I'd like to say a thank you to you guys for helping the channel to reach 7,000 subscribers, which is insane. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna jump into a quick game of let's just do some drop shot now. And yeah, it's gonna be cool to see which team car we end up. Okay guys, so we're in a game. I'd like to talk to you guys quickly about something as well. My brother's started up a new YouTube channel. He's uploading a video later on today with me, and it was pretty fun to record, so if you want to check out his channel, then feel free. And I'm really excited to see what they might release in the next update for the DLC. It could literally be anything at all, because they've managed to bring out like a volleyball game mode being this, and then hoops being the basketball. So I'm really eager to see what they'd be able to release. Okay, ultra damage there, that's insane. I think we've got the upper hand, so he's managed to hit that up quite high for me here. I'm gonna try and smack this down. Okay, he's managed to defend that there. Okay, yes, he managed to save that. It's an ultra ball, I think, so we might be able to get some ultra damage from that. If you guys do have any ideas for anything you want to see in particular on the channel, then let me know in the comment section. And if you want to see some more showcases, then show me that by liking the video, and it will show me that you guys enjoyed watching this showcase. Okay, so that's approaching our end now. That's pretty dangerous. Is he going to be able to manage to hit that down? Okay, he couldn't quite save that. He managed to slam it and pinch it against each other. I do enjoy this game mode quite a lot. Playing it, it's very intense. And Rocket League becoming quite a popular game right now. Psyonix, I think, have decided to invest a lot of time and effort into making these DLCs. So I'm looking forward to what might be in the next crate. I know it's a bit early to say that now because we've only just received the turbo crate a few weeks ago, and I did manage to do a turbo crate opening for that. So if you haven't seen that already, then that will also be on my channel, and if you can check that out. And I managed to open some turbo crates. So if you haven't seen that video already yet, then I managed to pick up pretty insane things such as 20XX, 2 painted KALOS wheels, and then from trading up afterwards, I managed to get a painted ENDO but yeah, as I said, I've really enjoyed collecting these wheels, and a lot of them I did get quite a good price on them. Other wheels such as Crimson I did have to pay full price for. If you guys yourself have any ideas of what they might bring out in the next DLC, then feel free to leave that down in the comments section. And if I do manage to pick up anything in particular, such as really good painted wheels while opening crates while not streaming or not making a video, then I will put that on my social media so you guys don't miss out on any of that, and I will try my very best to stay active and posted on those. 40 seconds left of this game. We're 3-1 up. I've just been demoed, so yeah, I think we've got this game in the bag. Using these crimson roulettes really does make me stand out in this game. If I give you a quick preview from the side of my car here, yeah, they look very bright. Okay, so we're back at the main menu now, and I'm still repping the painted roulettes. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, then subscribe to the channel. I'll also be dropping a painted KALOS set video very soon, so if you want to be notified when that's dropped, then press the bell after subscribing to my channel, and then on that next video, comment #notification squad if you're first to comment on that. Okay guys, so collecting these wheels have been very fun. This is the end of this video. If you want to be the first to see me in the next one, then hit the bell. Peace.